Hello everyone, you are at VS Masterclass Maya, and today within this session we will check that how we can create a meaningful object in Maya, and by using multiple volumes that we already have within Maya, we will try our best to create that specific meaningful object. Also, we will check how we can utilize the duplicate command or duplicate shortcut of Maya. So directly need to jump within Maya interface and just need to check how we can do such. So here you can see the interface of Maya, and quickly we just need to go over the top of the menu and we just need to pick the create, and within create we have polygon primitives. And under the polygon primitives, you can see the built-in objects like cube, cylinder, cone, torus. And suppose I already have in my plans that I just need to create one table out of such objects that we already have within Maya. So we quickly need to pick what type of volume will help us to make a table. Obviously, we cannot start with sphere, but if we pick cube is the specific one that possibly will help us to create a table in Maya. Even the legs of the table we can create by using the cube. So we just need to create a cube for the tabletop first. So we can drag it, and now we just want a bit of thickness over a table or the disk. Now we can press W and we can move the object over a bit up, and by using spacebar we can also shift our viewports. You can also click over this quad panel or the 4 panel viewport bar or viewport icon, but it's better to just remember what type of shortcut can help us or will be handy in such case. So if I'm pressing spacebar, you can see if my cursor is hovering over the top view, and if I press spacebar, so the top view will be in full screen mode. Similarly, if we just want to toggle it back, so we just need to press spacebar again. So here we have the top view, and by pressing 4 we can see through this object. Only the borders, only the border lines, border edges we can see. And now our tabletop is ready and it is at the center of the grid. So now we can create the cubes for the table legs. Why I'm calling it legs? Because very soon we will see that how we can add duplicate of the same object, because we know very well that similar type of table leg we required throughout this file. If we feel so that the leg is fine and good to go ahead with other copies and the clone of the same, so we can press Ctrl D and we can have one duplicate of the same object. You can also check the same type of thing. You can also check the duplicate over edit. You just need to press edit, and here you can find the duplicate. The shortcut I already told you before, the shortcut of duplicate is Ctrl D. So by pressing Ctrl D, you can select multiple objects by dragging your cursor like this. In technical language we generally call this marquee selection. So if you select like this, you can select multiple objects, but precisely we must need to aware that how we can select multiple objects in Maya and what type of key we have to press to select multiple objects. So by selecting our very first object, we have to press and hold over the shift tab. What I'm saying? I'm saying you have to hold the same key. So here I am holding the same shift key. Now we can select multiple objects. Similarly, suppose by mistake we already have the tabletop in our selection, and right now I don't want to make its copy. So what we can do is we can deselect. How we can do this? By pressing and holding over the control tab. You can also see our cursor is highlighting the minus, and if I press shift, so it will help us to select more object. But we just want this unrequired object in our selection before to duplicate two legs. So we can press and hold control tab, and now our actual selection is ready to go ahead. Now we can hit Control D, and we can see our object is ready to go. Here we have one icon. It is known as wireframe on shaded. If I click this, you can see the wireframe of each object within viewport. So it will help us to see our object in a much better way. If you like the video, you can hit the like button. Thank you very much for your time. We will meet in the next video.